Okay, AJ Cataldo, Cambodia, August 26th. We just went out and looked at a new subdivision, and it's a house we're going to buy. It's 2 bedroom, 3 bath. Now, a full bath here in Cambodia means no bathtub, but that's okay. Floor plan it's actually quite nice. So so they don't have it's very interesting. So I asked to see their model home. They don't have one, but there was a resident who allowed us to walk through his home. So I asked him a question. I looked at the electrical box. The electrical boxes here in Cambodia, in the Southeast Asia, are very different from what they are in America. I've wired and I've ran all the home runs in a house. So I know a little bit about electrical in America, 110, 120 volt. Here it's 220, 240. I do not get it. Their electrical boxes are tiny. I can't do this on the camera. They're really small. So I asked the lady, what's your amperage for the house? I figured it would be 100, 150. And she said 20. And I said, no, it's not 20. Come on. You got 3 air conditioners. You got 3 TVs, washing machine. They don't really use microwaves here very often. Anyway, and they suck a lot of power. They don't really use ovens and stoves that are usually 50 amp. A dryer is 30 amp. They don't use dryers here to hang up their clothes, and it's fine. They hang them up outside like we did back in the Stone Age on clotheslines. They actually put them on hangers and hang them up. It works just great. You don't have to iron them or anything. I don't know why. It works out just fine. I have my laundry. I take my laundry out. So I asked them a covered carport for the front of the place. How much? They said an extra 1,000. Okay. And they have these tall ceilings here, really tall, which I love. It's like Victorian homes, the tall ceilings. Beautiful drapes, absolutely beautiful in the house. I said, how much for that? And they said 800. I thought, wow, 800. 4,000, 5,000 in the US easy without breaking a sweat. And you find that all over Cambodia. Anyway, so we go to their so-called sales office. It's a trailer, which is what you might expect. There is no model home. They sold it. They sold the model home. Okay. We go to the trailer, and I'm thinking computer, printer, run a couple alternatives, alternative A, alternative B, alternative C. I want to see some loan amortization schedules. Well, if you pay cash, it's 54,000, or you can put 30% down and zero interest for 24 months. Well, it's a better deal to do the latter and not the former. Okay, if you impute interest, it's a good deal. Plus, I don't want to put 54,000 down because I don't want to take 54,000 out of my IRA because I'll pay tax. So I tried to explain to them that taking part of my money out in one calendar year and part out in another calendar year would reduce my income tax or eliminate my income tax. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Absolutely no clue. Even though Cambodia does have a progressive tax system. It's 10%, 15%, 20%. I Googled it. I think that's correct, depending on your salary. So no clue. Don't understand. What's the loan amortization schedule? I don't know. They're just writing stuff down on a piece of paper. And so no computer, no printer, no handout, no documents. And the place is selling like hotcakes. They're building a dozen units in construction in progress. 10 of them have been sold. There are 2 that are in the process of being constructed that have not been sold. And what you want to do in a new subdivision, is you want to buy early because by the time the build out is complete, usually the fair market value increases, so you get some equity. Anyway, so what I did is I ran a loan amortization schedule. Nari suggested we pay 1,000 a month instead of 500 a month for the 24 months interest-free period. I went ahead and put, based on my Social Security, I put 1,500 a month for the 24 months. I can do that without breaking a sweat. And of course, the Social Security is not taxed. And if I can pay zero tax, I'm going to pay zero tax. So I asked him a few questions, and I asked Nari's daughter to intervene and Nari's daughter's fiance to intervene. I want all of them to give me a precise picture so I can put this in a budget and I understand. They were coming up with numbers like they said, if you pay half now and you pay half in 2 months, it'll be this. Well, I don't want to do that because I've pulling 27,000. I'm pulling 54 grand out in a single tax year. And I tried to explain to them this is August or September, and 2 months later is September, October, November, and it's the same calendar year, and it increases my tax for the IRA withdrawal. No clue what I was talking about. Anyway, we'll get it worked out. There's no horrible rush. I'm guessing, we'll see. If the stars align, if we can come to an understanding, and then, of course, we're going to have to buy 2 beds, and I'm going to want 3 television sets, 1 for each bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bath. I'm going to want 1 for each bedroom, 1 for the living room. I'm going to want 3 air conditioners, 1 for each bedroom, 1 for the living room. So I'm looking at the electrical box. I'm sorry. And it's really small. And I asked the lady, what's the amperage for the house? She said 20 amp. I said, no, it's not 20 amp. Come on. And so I'm looking, it looks like it might be about 120 or 125 or 150, but I can't tell because it's not labeled in English like it would be in America, and it's a tiny little bitty box. So there's no way in the world this house has 20 amp for the entire house. But I couldn't explain that to her, and she didn't know. And they don't, in Southeast Asia, they will not say, I don't know. They'll give you the wrong answer. Okay? And it's the same thing with directions. Which way do I go to find this establishment? And they won't say, I don't know. So I tried to explain to her. I said, look, if you don't know, please say, I don't know. Anyway, please subscribe, please like, please make comments. I'm going to try to do videos of the place when we go back and visit again and actually do the contract. But first, we're going to do a lot of Telegram and email and Facebook, and we're going to try to get the loan amortization schedule, which has no interest, of course, because I'll pay it off in 2 years. I'll do a balloon on the 24th month, and the balloon will be 12,000. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with 54,000. Okay, so anyway, subscribe, like, make comments. I'll do some videos on the house. The fan is on my hair. How you like that white beard? I'm going to be Santa, Black Santa. I dressed up as Santa one year, and because of my complexion, my nephew said, I said, do I look like Santa? And he said, you look like Black Santa. So, okay. Anyway, have a good day.